Hi everyone. Before I start, I should say that this is not investment advice, it's just simply an explanation of the utility of the NPM token. So, it's no secret that Neptune Mutual's NPM token is going to be launched shortly. There isn't much I can say about the launch itself for the moment other than subscribe to the channel and click on the notification. That said, what I can do is explain the utility of the NPM token and what it will enable you to do. The first reason to own NPM tokens is that most cover policies in the marketplace require you to have some in your wallet. This means that you'll need to hold a certain number of NPM tokens for the duration of your cover policy in order to qualify for a payout in the event the parameters of your policy are triggered. Let me show you. Let's have a look at the Curve Finance V2 cover product from the Prime Dapps diversified cover pool. So click on the Curve Finance cover card, purchase policy, and click on View Cover Parameters. As you can see, in this case, the policy requires you to hold at least 10 NPM tokens in your wallet for the full duration of the cover policy. You should read this requirement carefully when purchasing a cover policy, as different cover creators specify different requirements in terms of how many NPM tokens you need to have in your wallet. So, the second reason to hold NPM tokens is that you need to stake NPM tokens in order to be able to be a liquidity provider, or LP, where you provide stablecoin to a cover pool of your choice. Obviously, the reason for doing this is in order to earn the stablecoin policy fees of those that purchase cover from the pool that you've supplied liquidity to. Do please do your own research to make an informed choice about which cover pool fits your criteria for providing liquidity. The requirement to stake NPM tokens in order to provide liquidity will be activated in the dApp UI when the token becomes available on a DEX. But there will be a transition period after the NPM token has been launched. This is designed to allow you sufficient time to acquire NPM tokens, whilst at the same time allowing you to continue to use the marketplace. And we'll provide more details about this transition period prior to the token launch. So, on to the third reason, or use case, for NPM tokens, which is that NPM tokens enable you to participate in the instant reporting process. So we created a video tutorial about how this process works, and I'll provide a link to it in the comments below. You'll need one or more NPM tokens if you want to vote on an instant. However, if you'd like to be the first or candidate reporter in order to try and secure yourself the very significant benefits of becoming the final reporter, then you'll need something like 250 NPM tokens. But again, you'll need to read carefully the requirements laid down for reporting an instance that are decided by the cover creator. Users of our testnet will be familiar with the fourth use case of NPM tokens, which is to participate in one of the three different types of staking pool to boost your returns. These features will obviously only be available once the token has been launched. So here I'm referring to features such as pod staking, staking pools, and of course the bond pool, for which will be opened for limited periods of time to allow users to acquire discounted NPM tokens. Again, if you need help on understanding how these features work, you can have a look in our documentation or at our YouTube tutorials. We will be updating these over the coming weeks, so keep an eye out for the latest versions as we release them. So, on to the fifth utility or use case for NPM tokens, and this relates to use cases for projects or investors. That is to say, if you're a CeFi or DeFi project wanting to create a dedicated cover pool, or perhaps an asset manager, incubator, or VC looking to create your own diversified cover pool in the Neptune Mutual marketplace, then you'll need NPM tokens in order to do this. I'll leave a link in the description below about what you need to do as a cover creator. So, basically, to sum it up, if you want to be a part of the Neptune Mutual ecosystem and be an active user of our cover marketplace, then it makes sense for you to have some NPM tokens. More updates coming very soon on when and where you can buy them from. Bye for now.